So I'm going to show you how to graph a quadratic equation on your calculator, and then I'm just going to show you how to answer this question: how long does it take to hit the ground? And also, if we wanted to, how could we find the maximum height of an equation? So even though this is for a different question, I'm just going to answer this question here. Okay, so I'm going to use this equation to answer this question: determine the maximum height. So on your graphing calculator, first you want to turn it on, and then you will want to go to y equals. So in the y equals menu, here you'll see all your options of different equations. And once I start typing something in, so even though this equation says negative 16t, I can still use x for that. And I'm going to see the x variables right here. So I'm going to type in negative 16. So note that that was the negative button, and 16. And then x, or t, the variable, whatever it is, squared, plus 32, and the variable, which is x, but same thing as t, plus 48. So now I have this. I've typed it in. This is going to work great, but the one thing I want to check is I want to check my window. So if I hit graph, it may not show up the way I want it to. That's not what I want. So how do I get a window that's going to work better? So I want to go to alpha and window. And you could go, oh, not alpha, just window. Window. You could go to this before you graph it, and I actually recommend this. So if you go to y equals first, and then go to window before you graph, just work left to right here. So we don't need values of negative time, so we're going to start at 0. And we don't need values of, so we'll start at -2 just to give a little space. We don't need, that was about good, but what we needed was a larger y. So we don't need lots of negative values. So we're going to change the y min to a small negative number, but the y max, let's make that something so we make sure we see everything. 50, and then we'll just change the increments to go up by 5 so it's not all scrunched on our screen. Okay, so I've worked through y equals, now the window. Now I'm going to go to graph and see if that makes a better picture. This is a better picture, but notice that it's still missing the top part, so I need to go higher than 50. So go back to the window, change this, let's try 75, and now hit graph, and now I can see a nice graph. So once again, I work through these and graph will show me the screen. But now I want to go to the calculator option. So it's a blue button, so I press second and then calc. And now, since this is a maximum, that will tell us our vertex. So we choose maximum. You'll notice that there's this little flashy tracer. There it is. So you can move this left and right. So it looks about the left bound, so it starts at the left, the maximum. It's definitely there to there, and then it says guess, but we just press enter through that again, and it looks like 0.9998464. That is your calculator's way of saying 1. So 164 would be the maximum, the vertex. So at 1 second, it's 64 feet in the air. And you also have the ability to, if you go to this second calc option, to find zeros, which is when it's going to hit the ground. So you could check your algebraic answers, which you already know how to do. Go to the left, go to the right, and at 3 you notice that it is the 0. So you should have algebraic work to support that, but there's a calculator way to check that. Rewatch the video, pause it if you need to, go back to it, and try those things if you are having a tough time with this. Thanks.